Alright, good afternoon everyone, good afternoon. How you guys doing? Whew. We did a almost 6.5 hour stream last night. So pretty much we're gonna be continuing off from where we left off. We managed to get the 10-10-10 crop seed, which is really good. The Inferium Essence crop seed, I guess. So this copper farm here has been going. We got quite a bit of copper. I'm kind of thinking today we're just gonna go ahead and go into the kettle and start crafting that up, so we can start finishing kettle. Boom. I believe we put this next to the altar. The kettle. I don't know if the kettle requires... It might require a campfire underneath. I'm not sure. Let me see. Let's make a campfire and we can find out really fast. Campfire. Missing some logs. Can I use dead logs? I can. Okay, so yeah, so we do need what you call it under... Oh no, I was trying to see if items fall in between, but it doesn't look like it. I didn't mean to do that though. I managed to break this. Uh-oh. Let's grab some regular dirt. Let's break this and try to convert all this into regular dirt. Oh, I heard something steaming. Alright, so dirt. Where can I get some dirt? I guess I'll take the dirt from here. I know we need to get the dirt seeds and all that going, but for now we're just gonna do it like this. Alright. So I should have had some more flowers somewhere, I believe. I think they were over here, actually. So we have the azure dandelion and the oxeye. So let's just put that there, and that there. That brings us back up to 500. Okay. Let me get this clay. Let's put that in there. Alright, so magic chalk is what we need next. So one of the main ways to channel altar power is through the practice of circle magic. Each ritual has a gold chalk graph at its center, but the placement of other chalks changes depending on what kind of ritual you're going to perform. Most rituals can target a remote area using a waystone, blooded or otherwise, and some rituals can even be performed away from the altar by adding a charged attuned stone to them. Read through the 2 reward book To find out what rituals you can perform. The rite of fertility is cheap and easy way to mass bone meal, grass, crops, or anything. Oh damn, that requires 3,000. Ritual. This could just be with this, which we in the distillery we need foul fumes and quick slime. Or quick lime. So let's make quick lime. Put that bad boy in there. And now we just need to get foul fumes. So foul fumes. Diamond vapor. Okay, so what we'll just do is let's just cook up some wood. Perfect. Yeah, let's just cook up some logs. I guess these dead logs will work since we're getting plenty of those. There we go. Let's only get like 4 foul fumes. So let's just do that. So oil of vitriol could be used with diamonds to get diamond vapor. Okay, so we're gonna need a couple of this, don't know what it's called, gypsum? Gypsum? I don't know. But basically we need those. We need a couple of them. So I needed at least 3 for the I need 3 for the chalk and 1 for the ritual altar thingamabob to make silver. Oh, alright. So that'll make 4. I don't want to use any more clay jars. Alright, so there's the 3 for the chalk. And I need some more wood ash. I should have some over here somewhere, if I'm not mistaken. But more than likely I am. Of course. I could have sworn we had like at least a stack or 2. I got it in my goddamn... I have some, but I don't know where the rest is. I know I have more. I should have more. There it is. See? I mean, it's not the stacks and stacks that I said, but it is there. Alright, there's this ritual chalk. 2,000. We're actually gonna need quite a bit of stuff. I'm confused. Let me see. Basic rituals. Create Ender Pearl. Create bee nest. Use this to create a wasteland bee nest. If there is a bee dropped within 3 blocks of the ritual, it will consume it and change the type to the summoned bee nest to be dropped. The bees. Okay, I think I could use this. So it requires the gold chalk, and then it requires 2 layers of white chalk. But I believe if we use a drone with this rite of ritual, we can pretty much start cloning princesses. If I'm not mistaken. So once we get like iron bees, we can use that on the drones and get duplicates, basically. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. I don't think I am. Alright, let's put that there. I mean, eventually we're gonna need to upgrade that. So for this, no, alright, so right here, no, we need to move this over a little bit. Okay, if I put it there, that should be enough room. So here, oops, here. Ah, it's so slow. Okay, there, there. There, there, and there, and there. We're gonna need one little boutin. Put that boutin there. Let's go back to this. Alright, so the first ritual seed that I think, well, first, there's so much to do. Let me see, controller. If I use this, see, barrel, with 1 redstone. Okay. I think we're gonna use, let me see, I have cherry barrels, right? Yes. I think we're gonna do the cherry wood. Just because it's nice and pinkish. Looks a little nice. Alright, so there's a cherry barrel. We're gonna put this pretty much right here. So now, if we turn this on, Sir? Sir. Sir. Shit. Okay, that goes there. Then it goes down to side casing. Okay. I don't know what happened here. Alright, shit. I guess those two go there. Because I don't know what happened. I guess I somehow managed to glue the shafts together. The only thing I'm confused on is how come the portable interface doesn't stop and unload? I mean, it connects, but it doesn't... Need to figure that out. Let me see. I'm not sure what's going on with my frames. My internet's dying for some reason. So I think I messed up. So it looks like this is telling me what I need to do is place this barrel down here, and I need to put like a chute or something right there. So let me go look for the chutes. Here's the chute. So if I put this here, the next time it comes around, it should connect and start inserting everything into here. Okay, negative. Maybe a bin? Take the, or the basin. Let me see. If I put a basin there, or actually the basin is for items, right? Let me see, if I put this here, where's my create wrench? This is really confusing to me. There's my wrench. So if I put this shoe and I put this here, no. I just need to throw something. Yeah, let me get rid of all these damn crop sticks. I don't need them right now. Shit. Alright, I don't know. Let me see. Let me give me a second. Sorry. Portable storage interface. Okay. A funnel. So I need dried. We're gonna try using a funnel. Let's see if that works. Andesite. We need an andesite and the dried kelp. I have a dried kelp. I just need a piece of addy. Okay. Alright, so there's the andesite funnel. If I throw this bad boy onto here, it just threw one item and then it stopped. Alright, so it did work, however, okay. Hold on. So since we're using that, let's grab a controller. So we need another barrel, we need 2 of those, and we need a mana pearl. So let's grab that really quick. Let's get rid of this. Okay. Let's get 2 barrels. What we're doing, controller, so I actually need another Sophisticated barrel. And then for this, I need 6 of these. Okay. So actually, I need 2 ender pearls. Dang. We're gonna need to start getting a mob farm going because we used all our pearls. Okay. Let's go ahead and make... I think I needed stone, right? Alright, we're good. Okay. So let's just place this here. We need 2 logs. This, and then 4 stone in the corners. There's the storage controller. Let's see if this will insert into here and then start inserting into there. So we get the funnel. No. Alright, so let's try. Oh no, I broke it. Shit. Shit, I really broke it. God dang it. Alright. Interface. Go ahead and right click it. Let me grab the glue really quick. Let me unglue that area. Alright, there shouldn't be no glue here. Alright, I broke this one. It looks like I broke 4. 1, 2, 3. There should have been one more seed somewhere. Alright, guess not. Okay. So that's glued, that goes there. Alright. So the chute will go there. The controller will, oops. The controller will go there. Sophisticated. We need alright, let's put that, and here we go. Alright, so I'm having some weird internet connection issue. But we are totally. We are farming now, boys. We automatically inserting and we's a going. So I believe I can add a upgrade to this. Basic tier upgrade. So the first upgrade is the copper. So let's try to do that really quick. I just want to see. I needed blaze rods. I actually don't have blaze rods. Shit. Okay, so we're just gonna leave it for now. What we'll just do is... Oh, I can't even make more sophisticated storages. But it is working. It's working nicely. It's working beautifully. Stack upgrade. Okay. Actually, we just need wood, it looks like. Wood and 4 iron. So... I don't have iron. So let's just do that really quick. Let's grab some iron. So I have 51, 10, and 49. Let's come over here. How are we on wheat? I ain't got no wheat. I guess I'll just use the cooked potatoes I have on me. We'll throw those in here. Oh, I guess we can't. We'll just throw the potatoes, it's fine, whatever. Throw some potatoes. We just need to start getting some mercury shard. That'll start the iron. We have plenty of iron. Okay. So we needed the upgrade and then we need the tier upgrades. So there's that and then there's that. And then we can we could go tier 1 plus, why not? Okay, so the tier 1 plus, can we put it in here? We can. So it'll hold 192. Okay, that's not bad. So basically, if we could just keep upgrading the barrels, they'll hold like a stack, and then we'll have a void upgrade. At the... So give me a second, guys. I'm gonna be right back really quick, and we'll continue on from there. Right, alright. Sorry guys, we're back. I know. Taking forever. Ugh. Alright, so this is done. It was quite a bit of a mess. So unfortunate. But we now have a way to stack them and collect them. So what I'm thinking, since we have barrels, but how do we make it into sophisticated? Oh, what the heck? Post box. The hell? Okay, we just gotta add redstone. Alright, so cinder flower. I guess we just gotta make cinder flower. Potion of strength. Mixer? No. I mean, I could do all that, but I don't really want to. I don't wanna. And then I gotta get these bees. So I figured out a little trick on how to use the microscope. I didn't know how to do it before, but let's get rocky, dried. So basically, if we take a bunch of bees, so let's just, for example, let's get this wasteland bee. So there's 4 sequences to the bee, and if we can hit this button, and these square boxes will turn blue. Let me just do that for you so you guys can actually see what the hell I'm talking about. Wasteland. So basically, once we begin the sequence, you see that this is the requirement. So when we hit analyze material, it'll highlight. So we basically have to click top to bottom, but we have to guess which one is which. It's pretty much random. Should have went the other way, we failed there. It does consume the bees, so it's actually better if you farm pure bred bees. So you could just pretty much just toss them there. Let me see, what else do I got? I guess these waste this. Let's just put them there. Alright, so now, before we were so rudely interrupted, so if we click analyze material and we analyze material again, so that pretty much is now complete. So we have that mutation researched, the dried mutation. So I don't know if this pretty much goes into its own little. Hold on. Let me go take a nap because everything is just coming at me. The fuck, bro? Fuck off, spider. Oh, I'm getting my revenge. You made me lose freaking experience, bastard. Leave me alone. Huh. Alright. Back to explaining. So I believe I might be able to do something like this, right? So it gives us 3, so if we do that, it'll consume that, and then we can analyze. So we could use different sequences, so we could have a whole bunch. And it's always good to make sure you have enough so you could complete the sequence. So now we got the desecrated mutation unlocked. And I believe what I needed was the library. Here we go. So we need to make this, and then we could take the B and look at its mutation, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm gonna go ahead and create that really quick. I know we kind of went off topic here and sidetracked a little bit, but it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We need to explain just in case. Let's take that. So I need a glass pane and I need some iron. So put that away, put that away, put that away. Glass pane. Let me grab this iron. Go ahead and grab these shards. Alright, so with the APID library, if I take this and I come over here, and if I place this here, if we take this B that we analyzed, so we have 2 out of the 4 mutations, so if we put this in here, it pretty much, let me see. So for the dried mutation, when we use desecrated and a wasteland, it has a 40% chance to give us the dried mutation. Now for the actual desecrated, it gives us a 45% chance when we interbreed them together. And then when we use rocky and wasteland, we haven't researched yet, so it's at a 20%. And the robust and wasteland, which gives us common, is at another 20. So the top 2 were 20. What we're gonna do is we're gonna try to get it mutated really quick. Let me just grab a couple spare drones here. Did I have these warmed? Let's use those warmed ones. Okay. So let's begin the sequence. So this should only use 4 Bs. So we put that and that, hit it again, and then we know what the last one is. Let's grab a couple more. And then now let us finish off the research. So it's this one, and then this one, and this one. So no more mutations. We've fully discovered this bee. If we put it in here, so it went from a 20% chance basically to a 40% chance of being mutated. So we basically doubled the chance of getting what we want. So researching these bees is going to be really, really useful. So if you want to increase your mutation chance, you're better off researching the bee first and then going for the mutation. So with that being said, the mutation that we had that has 10%, We don't need that one. It was the bitimititis B that we're trying to get, correct? So if we put the Rocky in there, begin sequence, this actually requires 5. So this is going to require a lot of bees, or a lot of drones. So I think the best thing that we should do is use the ones that we have multiple of. However, I don't want to do that just yet. I kind of do, I'm not gonna lie though. I need to get I pretty much need to get this starting to make. Like, we need to get a lot of drones here. So let me just temporarily do something like this. Let us grab a bunch of these Rocky and Robust. In fact, we could just grab all of that. So Rocky, let's go ahead and begin the sequence. Let's take its first look. Let's go ahead and start using all of these as well. Okay. It's always best to make sure we have enough of the bees so we're not wasting them. Okay. If I close it, shit. Okay, well, you see, I had a test for research purposes, but as you can see, don't do what I just did. Don't close it. So make sure you have enough bees on you. Okay. Alright, and then we know the last one. So sequence complete. Warped bees. So Rocky and Rocky will make warped, and we now have a 45% chance. It requires warp block beneath the housing, and it has to be inside the nether. That's the only way we're gonna get this. So Robust, so we now have a 40% chance of getting this. Requires an external temperature of hellish and requires a quartz block. So this is probably going to be the quartz B. So Rocky and Rocky, again, this is probably going to be the crimson B. Rocky and dried requires a block of coal underneath the housing. So this is why we are not getting that's why we're not getting the bituminous B. So in order to do that, let's go ahead and try to figure out how do we get coal. And then once we have coal, we can start getting okay, so it requires transmutation. Or actually, could we get it through this? Let's go ahead and sleep. I guess I can't take damage. But we figured it out. We figured it out. We know what to do now. It's beautiful. Alright. What we could try temporarily. We could see if a block of charcoal will work. Because if a block of charcoal will work, that could actually be really good for us. And then we could start getting the bee. Excuse me. Because see, JEI, so if we look at the bituminous bee, the bituminous bee says we need deep slate, right? Oh no, that just says the flower it requires. That's probably just a flower requirement. Well no, that says tough right there, so I don't know. JEI or whatever, MEI, freaking TEI, this basically said we require the deep slate, right? But according to the Bealizer and the scan and all the stuff that we know, it requires a block of coal underneath the hive. So let me take this for, I think I need one more. So let me just grab this. Let me put that there. Let's make the block of charcoal. Let's put that there so I don't have to come back to it. If I break that, let me just put it behind it. I put the block of charcoal. Are you gonna be nice to me and mutate? If it doesn't mutate after a couple tries, then we're probably gonna have to go with the actual block of coal. But it is good to know that that's pretty much what our problem was. We didn't have a coal block. Oh, excuse me. So, you know what? We could actually start getting into this thing probably. Right? Aura cache. Infused rock, which we need living stone rock, so let's actually get that going as well. Let's see. No, you're a cheap follower. Yeah, I'm not sure why I keep losing connection. Alright, let me turn that fan off. Was the fan being loud? Sorry about that. Sorry about the people outside as well. So this made the dried. Let me grab these guys. Shit, I don't have my bee analyzer on me. Let's collect this. Let's grab some more. What do I do with the analyzer? There it is. Alright, so dried, rocky, dried, rocky. You're rocky, dried, hot. Dried, hot, shorter. Okay, so it's these two drones that we want to use. Okay. What was I doing again? Let me scan this wasteland. Oh. Go ahead and put these guys away. This is also a dried rocky bee. You know what? If I get a rocky, let me look at this one. Are you a purebred rocky? Yes, you are. So if we take this dried princess. Oh. We could make it a dried queen, and then we'll put this one in here. So let's hold on to it. Slowest, yeah. So this is actually probably the better bee. So let's put that away. Let's go heal up before we fall and die. Completely maxed out again on copper. I'm probably gonna have to turn this off pretty soon because we're just making too much copper. Oh, well, I guess I could turn this into mineral salt, huh? That's a good option. Okay. So let's, I guess, throw 8 of that in there. We'll throw the rest there. In fact, why don't we make another charcoal block, and why don't we take while that's doing that, we'll go ahead and break this and get that underneath and get this going here. Alright, so now we have 2 different dried rocky combos that hopefully will give us bituminous. If not, we need coal for sure. Okay, let's go ahead and throw all of that in there. Let me see, do I have a bucket? I think I used all my buckets. So, is there caminite somewhere? Yes. Let's just make another bucket really fast. Just so we could get this hemoglobin fluid. Let's put this in here, put this in here. Copper. We'll just put, oops, just put one away. We'll put that, we'll let that cook up. How's this? Okay, we're max on that. The next I could do is I could just make this mercury here. Let me actually split this. Okay, how is this doing? It's not doing too bad. Can I put that down there? I cannot. Alright. Let's drop 3 there. Let's get this iron started. Okay. We got those going. So dried, let's analyze these let's I need to analyze this. We needed honey. Look. Honey droplets. Alright, so hot dried. What's going on with this? Okay, so one's purebred and one's a hybrid. Okay, I still haven't discovered it, so let's go with the hybrid and we'll see from there. So I'm gonna leave the bee stuff here. Let's actually eat these 2 potatoes, even though they're not gonna do nothing. I had food here this whole time. Alright, up here we'll put the pulperless and all this stuff. Let's grab the scoop. We'll leave the scoop here too. I guess we could just leave the combs up here as well for now. Alright, that'll do its thing. We have that. How are we doing over here? This completely ran out. Okay. Let me grab the salt. We got salt, this, put that in there. That in there, put that copper in there. This makes 2, right? No, it's just a 1 for 1. Oh. Oh. We're getting there, hopefully. I'm gonna need the malarium eventually, but let me grab that. Let's go put this honey over here. We're just gonna add it together with that. Okay, Rocky. We're just gonna leave it for now. We're gonna take a break from the bees. Alright, so that's not farming because I don't have... Let's see. Alright, so we're just gonna leave that like that. Let's go ahead and just throw these off the bridge. So the reason I'm gonna stop this is I don't want to collect any more copper for now. Well, it's not that I don't want to, but I need to set up the portable things right here, and then I can have it collect the iron right there. So for now, let's just take a break from that. Beautiful. Prosperity. How many do I need? 4. Should I upgrade the watering can? I don't even know what we should do. What should we do? What is there to do? Other than follow the main maldito quest line. Ay, ay, ay. We need resources. Resources. Ay. Oh, okay, we were gonna do this because we need to get to the transmutation so that we could get into the bees a little bit more properly. So, bottled sunlight. I should have a glass bottle. A glass bottle and a plank makes bottle and cork. Makes bottle sunlight. So let's put that. Okay, I didn't know I could just look at the recipe like this. Bottled sunlight, that, so we need 1 piece of iron. We need an apple. So there's the apple. Okay. We need to place a torch. I know that's, I think, what we forgot last time. Let's grab a flower. I believe I could steal a freaking flower from a chest somewhere. If I even have one in the chest somewhere. I do. We'll take this dandelion. Okay. So we needed a oak. So 1 oak. And then now we need gold powder. Which should be in one of these chests. There we go. Okay. So next, bone meal. Doesn't look like I got any bone meal, so let me just make some real quick. Okay. Should be enough. This will give us the 2 tokens of joy. We only need 1, so we'll have a spare. So let's put 1 away. So the living rock, I needed 4 of these. Let me just put this down for light right there. 2, 3, 4. Okay, let me get the eye again. I need the environmental eye. And that's just 1 piece of iron. I needed 2 leaves, was it? Yeah. We'll just grab them real quick. Put the 2 leaves, and then all we need now is just a spider eye. I think they're over here. That away, get a spider eye. Let's go to bed. I don't even have my axe. Give me my feathers. I mean leaves. Why'd I call it a feather? Unprotection, unbreaking, and respiratory. I don't really need none of that. Carbo. I only need this one. Let's put this away, this away. I don't need this, I don't need this, I don't need this, I don't need this. Environmental eye. Need another. Need another oak sapling. Ow, 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 ow. Thing just cut my leg off. Sorry about the constant disconnects. Charm. Okay, so what were we doing? What were we doing? Oh yeah, we were doing this. So all we need now is just a little bit of some infused ingots. We're running really low on aura, so that's kind of why I needed. It's really good that we did this. Okay, and then you. I need ancient planks, and we're gonna need 3 of these. And we need any mystical flower. Oh, it's cutting really close. We're cutting it super close. This one, this one, this one. Let me grab the ancient sapling. I think the ancient sapling is a 2x2 freaking. It's gotta be like 2x2 or something because this is not growing for me. I don't care what anybody says, this has not grown at all for me. No. No. Let's pause. Give me a second. Let me Alt Tab Ancient Sapling Reclamation. Maybe I have to do something different. Hold the fuck on. What the hell's going on? Oh. I'm out of practice, but can you hit it with fertilizer or bone meal? Three by three with the sapling centered. That helped. It did a 7x7 though, and the tree used most of it actually. Bone meal worked on it too. It's just a shame it doesn't shed saplings when cut. Okay. Ancient sapling. One, two, three, four. Here. Let's do this. Let's sort our inventory. Let's grab all this dried dirt. That I'll just toss in there. I don't know why that's in my inventory. So pretty much what we're gonna have to do. First off, let me just close off all of this. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll even do 8. So from the sapling center, it'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So 1, 1, 1. Sapling will be centered. And then it'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if this is 7, okay, so that's complete. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. Why not? I'm just gonna close all of this. Alright, there's our 7x7. Let me go ahead and I'm just gonna chop all this tree down. We can make brilliant fibers by the pound, so it don't really matter. And then we could also quadruple our leaves, so it really doesn't matter that much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know what? Let's add another layer to make it 8. It'll be 7x7, but 8 centered. If that makes any damn sense. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll just come out one tiny bit more. Okay, if we water can this thing, are you gonna work now? You know what? Why don't I just try this? It didn't even grow. So something's wrong. Alright, so you got the sapling. Um, where I'm trying to look to see where and how the hell do we grow it? How do we grow it? How do we grow it? It's not telling me. I'm not seeing any videos on it either. Mm. I'm looking at a video right now. I'm just trying to see. Have these guys grown it yet? I don't know if those are the cherry cheese though. Alright, I see them messing around with saplings. They're messing around with nature's altar. I'm trying to skip it. Bleh. You know what? I ain't got a fucking clue. Maybe it needs to be on actual dirt or grass, excuse me. So why don't we try swapping then? Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I could actually do it like this, right? Anyways. God damn it. Alright, well, I don't know what the hell. I need ancient planks, which I need ancient logs, but the tree's not growing. I just don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, don't know what to do. This is actually really comfortable, guys. Sorry. Alright, please spread. Please spread. Please go ahead and create me an ancient sapling. Alright. Okay, let me try looking it up again. So we're gonna do Nature's Aura Minecraft Ancient Sapling. Okay, he has an ancient sapling in his hand. The hell? He just grew it out of nowhere. What the hell? What's going on here? What's going on here? Hold on. What's going on here? What's going on here? What's going on here? I'm gonna plop 10 bone meals. Why? Why? Why do you hate me? Why do you hate me, game? All that time. Whoa. So it says if the aura is high enough in an area, it'll start making some stuff for us. Let me see, flowers. Let me go grab some flowers over here. Aura and dandelion. And let's see if this recharges the area if I just right click on them. Oh, okay. It seems like if I place it, then it'll restore. So I gotta place it, let it eat it, and then it'll restore some of the what's it called? It was aura. It'll restore some of the aura for us. Alright, so to make the transmutation table, we need mana steel, we need tainted gold, a golden brick, and a dawnstone and a leaf. So I should have that over here. There's the leaf. The dawnstone is gonna be somewhere over here. There's the dawnstone. So tainted gold, I need a piece of gold. I guess I gotta make some gold. Or I could just also do gold. Honestly, let's just grab this gold. Okay. Okay, what did I need? I need one tainted gold. Okay. So there's the tainted gold. Oh shit. Did I just use all my fibers? Fiber. I forgot I needed one fiber for... Alright. Fell pumpkin, where are you at? Okay. Okay. Did he set anything on fire? No. Okay. 5 of this. Actually, let's just do 2 and save. We need to save the blaze powder. Shit, I didn't mean to do that. If I fully grow these potatoes, does that increase the does that increase the ritual thing? The altar level? Doesn't look like it. Okay, yeah, so it's still the same. So if I put this there, put this there, okay, 504. Transmutation. I have that. I just need this, which is infused iron. So uno and a dos. Man of Steel. We needed one more fiber. That's what we were looking for. We need a stone bricks. A stone bricks. Alright. So stone bricks, 2 mana steel, tainted gold, gold leaf, and dawnstone. So boom, boom, and boom. We need a jungle sapling. Okay. In the video I saw, I see them grow this with the damn watering can, so I don't understand. Okay, so I guess it really doesn't work. That sucks. That sucks. Guys. Alright, so I ended up losing my jungle sapling like that, so let's do this again. Let's just grow it normally. Alright, so if I put this and I put this, this should make coal. It should make coal. Oh my god, we got coal. Okay, so I guess, oh, I forgot, we have charcoal here. Forgot about this. Let's just grab this. We're gonna swap them out with actual blocks of coal. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, cramp. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm watching Biscuit freaking. He's licking his scratching post, but he's hugging it. He's like, he has his paws around it and he's just going crazy, and then he just starts licking it, and it's hella funny. Block of gold! Holy moly, no! What happened? Sir, what happened? Why did you eat all my tree? Alright, so there's the dried bee and there's the rocky. Eternal. Let us go ahead and go to sleep. We'll let that continue on. Hey, how you doing? Charcoal. We could turn this back into regular charcoal. Let's sleep and let's hope the mutation freaking mutates. It's going good. Just chilling here. Okay, so we have those complete. So the next, we need to make soul sand and the moving air block. Thank you. So let's do the sand. We basically gotta transmute sand into soul sand. So there's the sand. Let that go into soul sand. Okay, and then encased fan, we need a propeller. Yep, I have. I gotta figure out why it does that. It plays it twice when it shouldn't. But anyways, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for the follow. Okay, I got sidetracked. What were we doing? Oh yeah, it's the propeller. Propeller. Yeah. I forgot what I did with the andesite casing. It's pretty much going. It's there. It's just the only thing is just you need, I think, 75 total average viewers. So that's just something that'll happen later on in time. But everything else is already set. Alright, so that, and then we needed to make 4 iron plates. So let me do that this way. Yeah, it could be tough, but I'm not really worried about it. It's just something that'll happen over time. Alright. I'm alright for right now. I'm not too worried about it. Oops, no, not that many. I need 4. And let's grab this. Let's go ahead and do that. 1, 2. Alright, so there's the propeller. Now I just need a andesite casing and a shaft. So let's see. where do I have them? I should have some spares. Okay, there's the casing. Or actually, I said casing, huh? It's not the casing, that's the shaft. Let's look at it like this. Casing, casing, casing. Honestly, I'm alright, thank you. Alright, I don't have no casings there. So I guess let's just make some. I don't even remember if I have lead, to be honest with you. Let's just take all of it. Okay, I do have lead, thankfully. Alright, let's put that away, put that away. Casing. I need an axe. So it was this casing and then the fan. So we have an encased fan. Alchemical reformation. Alchemical reformation is the processing of turning one alchemical sulfur into another. Initially, you only be able to convert sulfurs of the same tier and type to each other, like iron sulfur into lead sulfur. To set up the reformation array, place down the target source and result pedestals somewhere near each other. Hold the sulfur flux emitter and click each pedestal, then place it on the mercury catalyst. Put mercury in the mercury catalyst, the target sulfur in the target pedestal, and the sulfur to convert into the source pedestal. Give it a moment and you'll start converting the source sulfur into the target sulfur. Does that mean sulfur? Okay, so it says niter. How do we get niter? I'm not too sure about that. That'll have to be something that we do later on. I don't know nothing about that. Let me go ahead and collect this. So we get a copper chest with a stack 1 upgrade. So I guess just put it there then, huh? Alright. What's next? What's next? Blaze burner. This is like a whole automation process. Alright, give me a second, guys. I'm gonna be right back really, really quick. Alright, we're back. Alright, let's go check to see if our bee mutated. It did not. It did not. So we'll do it again. We'll put the Rocky in the drone and we'll see what happens. You know what? Dried. We could try using a dried drone. So it requires 4 bees. Let me just go ahead and insert that. I have a bunch of spares now that I think about it. We could go ahead and grab all of this and all of this. Okay. So these two, these two, these two. These two and then these two. Sequence complete. Natural bee. Not what we're looking for. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Alright, we're gonna have to try to get it. We need to just grab a whole bunch of drones. Alright, let's begin the sequence. Let's use all of these robust and rockies. Actually, let's save the robust ones because I don't think I have a robust queen. We could honestly just use one of each of these. Okay, so we just gotta do it 2 more times. Alright, let's grab that. Boom, boom. Let's just go ahead and get all 3 mutations. Why the hell not? Alright, Bituminous and Rocky. So we now have a 30% chance. So we went from a 10% chance to 30% chance to make Bituminous. Alright, let me grab the analyzer. Let's go ahead and scan this. So we have a purebred Rocky bee here. So these two look like the purebred. So let's. Let me see. Rocky, Rocky, and Rocky, Rocky. Okay. Let's grab a sign, and we'll name that one a Rocky. Oh. Okay. Rocky, pure breed. Could we make this chalice? Where am I? I'm lost. Can I sleep now? Okay, let's put the bees away. Alright, so dried, and dried Rocky. You know what? I'm just gonna do dried and another Rocky. I mean, that's the only block of coal, so. Let me see, frame. Is there a frame that stops the rain? Doesn't look like it. Okay. what are we doing? What's the plan? What are we gonna do? So that'll grow, that'll grow, that'll grow. I do want this bee to hurry up. I mean, the sooner that we could get this bee pretty much producing the correct resource that we require, things will start going a lot smoother. Okay, well, we already studied the mutation, so all we gotta do is just discover it. Forgot to put the bee analyzer away. Alright, so in order to get chalk, you know what? I got an idea. Why don't we make ourselves a mob farm? Let me see. Reclamation mod pack mob farm. For now, when near the grinders, hold on, guys. Let me look up another video really quick. I'll be right back. Or actually, I'm gonna end the stream here. I'm gonna go eat, and then I'm gonna look up some videos and see what we can do. Alright, give me a second, guys, and we'll be back a little later. Give me like 20 to 30 minutes. See you guys in a little bit. Later.